Good morning, Queensland, and it's great to be at the Gabba. And of course, there's a lot of test matches coming here. There's a whole lot of activities happening across our stadiums, but I'll get to that very shortly. So in good news, we have 0 local community cases. We have 1 new case that has been acquired in hotel quarantine, and we're not worried about that. And we've had 8,121 tests in the past 24 hours. 8,682 vaccines were administered by Queensland Health yesterday, but also don't forget people are going to their GPs and they're going to their pharmacists, and we'll get those numbers through later on today. So in good news, we are at 79.63% first dose and 67.38% fully vaccinated with double dose. So we're getting closer to that 80%. And in good news, our regions are doing really well. So can I do a big shout out and thank Mackay, Central Queensland and Northwest Queensland. They've had increases of over 2.4% over the last week, which is fantastic. Moreton Bay North has had an increase of 2.3% and Logan 2.3%. So exactly where those regions where we want to lift those vaccination rates, they're really stepping up. So well done and thank you very much. But of course, we still want to see our 16 to 39-year-olds getting vaccinated. They're the cohort. So if you're a young person out there and you're thinking about whether or not you should get your vaccine, please go and get one. Well, today we are taking another small but important step on our road to keeping our freedoms. Now, I've always said as Premier, I am determined to unite Queenslanders. We have been united in our fight against this Delta virus. But now we need to all be united in our effort to get vaccinated. People should be rewarded for what they have done so far, and I want to thank Queenslanders for everything they have done. When you look at what other states have been through, Queenslanders have shown time and time again that they are prepared to step up. So as a reward and an encouragement, once we reach 80% single dose, we can do without the masks. Now, of course, you will still need to wear those masks at airports and on planes, and it is encouraged that you also wear them where you cannot on public transport. So that's, taxis and ride shares. Now, that also means that we are so close. So as soon as we hit that 80%, which should be in the next couple of days. But don't throw them away because you never know when we'll need them in the future. Now, people who are vaccinated have absolutely stepped up and done the right thing. Well done. And you deserve to keep your freedoms. A vaccinated person is 86% less likely to contract COVID and a 90% less likely to die. That's why today I'm announcing a range of restrictions that are lifted for the fully vaccinated right across Queensland. So this is really important information, Queenslanders, so we'll go through it. There will be no COVID restrictions on pubs, clubs, cafes, restaurants, cinemas, theatres, music festivals, stadiums, provided all staff and patrons are fully vaccinated. There will be no COVID rules to do with densities, and this is when Queensland reaches 80% double dose, so the 17th of December. Weddings will return to normal provided everyone is fully vaccinated. And if you want to go to the AFL or the NRL or State of Origin, you must be double vaxxed. This is both a reward for the fully vaccinated and a precaution for when the borders open and we will see more cases in our community. And people deserve to know that they can go to these places and that they are safe. So this is our next step in keeping Queenslanders safe. I think people want to be able to go to a music festival or a stadium or a cafe or a restaurant and know the people who are around them are fully vaccinated and it's safe for their family to go to these venues. So it's really now the time, if you are not vaccinated, to go and speak to your GP about any issues you have or your pharmacist, and please go and get vaccinated because these rules will come in on the 17th of December when we hit that 80% double dose. Now also, to protect the vulnerable, this is really important, only the vaccinated will be allowed to visit our hospitals except in end-of-life and emergency situations. And like I said, I know there may be some people out there who have some concerns, and that is only natural, but there are people who are just thinking, should I go and get my vaccine or not? Now is the time to go and speak to your GP. So this is an important step, Queensland, about keeping our freedoms. We have worked so hard. Our vaccination rates are going really well, but people want to continue to know that they are safe, and the best way that we can protect you and your family is when you're coming up, especially to the Christmas holidays as well, that you'll be going in and out of venues where you will have to show your vaccination on your check-in app, and you will have to be fully vaccinated, and so will the staff.